Hi Capricorn, welcome to Swedish Dharma Tarot. My name is Christina and I'm a Swedish Australian living and working in southern Sweden as a psychic and medium and artist. But I'm going to take some time out with the shuffling and ask for your help. For the second time, the second week in a row, Spirit has asked me to sit down and draw a portrait. It looks more like a caricature, but I see enough to be able to do the fundamental portrait in time. But that's why you're not getting a look at it. It's the portrait of a boy for the second time, and it's a child for the second time. This boy was called Dylon. He was an Afro-American living in Ohama. Ohama? Yeah, Ohama. And he passed away at the age of 8. Born in 1979, he would have been turning 41 any day or just recently because he was born in the sign of Pisces. If you have any idea who this man or child at the time, of course, is or was, please get in touch on the email below and I would be very happy to do a proper portrait and send it off to his family together with some messages from him. Thank you. Now let's talk about you. Some sacrifice has been made. This is the Major Arcana number 12, and it's a Chinese deity called Kuan Yin, and she's a Buddhist. She's like the Buddhist Tara to the Tibetans, I think it should be. Yeah. So let's have a look, dear Cappy, at what Spirit wants you to know. Oh dear. I say oh dear, it sounds very dramatic, but it is dramatic because the first card on the table is the Four of Cups, which tells me straight away that you're not faring well here. And we've already seen the sacrifice card, so I think it's going to tie in with that. We'll see. I don't know who you are yet, dear Capricorn. Oh, this is interesting. I get it. Yes. Let me tell you about the deck I work with. It's called the Goddess Tarot. The Major Arcana is made up of different goddesses from all over the world and different time periods. The interesting thing is, look at what we have here. We have the young Sagittarian man, and it was his woman here, a little bit older woman in a Queen of Pentacles, and now we know she's a Capricorn. So, of course, she's not unaffected by this situation, and she has fared very badly, as the card started saying, and she's very sad. She's full of sorrow. But we have good news for you guys. I had the great honor of being able to tell the young man, and now I have the great honor of telling the bride that it's going to be all right. Here we have the marriage card in an upright position this time. And we have next to it the Four of Swords in the reverse. When the Four of Swords is active, it's a card of anxiety and depression. And of course, it's the opposite when it comes reverse. So, yeah. You're going to get to tie the knot very soon. Very soon. And I haven't seen your son yet, but he might appear any second. Yeah. It's a very strong and very beautiful love, and I think it's been a long, very arduous journey. Emotional journey for you both, but it's about to come to an end, and we saw it's time now. They say this Nine of Staves comes up in reverse. This is when it's time out and nothing's happening. stagnation in a situation. Now it's time when it's reversed. And the move, we can see the move here, and the Wheel of Fortune. So everything is taken care of by the universe, and you're very much under the protection of the universe. So he's on his way very soon. Very soon. Congratulations. That was fun. We have the husband and the wife coming up in the readings next to each other. Terrific. So, what does Spirit want to tell you with the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards here? These cards were a gift from my soul sister Julie in Australia. They're wonderful. Okay, what's the one on top? Fertility. Ostara is the name of the goddess, and she's a fertility goddess. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Yeah, maybe there soon will be a child as well. That'd be really something. And here we have the yogic path, made by Sahara Rose, written by her. The artwork is done by Daniel Knoll. And here we find everything from deities to things about yoga and Ayurveda. And here we have Dhumavati. Dhumavati. Sitting in his carriage. We'll see what that's all about. That must be a deity anyway. Goddess of disappointment and letting go. Well, I think it's letting go of disappointment in this case. You, my darling, have finally realized that all of the hardships and struggles you've faced were brought on your path for a very important reason. They've shaped you to be the person you are today. You've put together the dots on all the most difficult points on your journey and realized that it was all necessary to be here now. Well, it's certainly true because we saw in the beginning, not with you, dear Capricorn, but with your husband-to-be, that it's all very karmic. And Dhumavati has come to remind you to give thanks to the struggles you've faced. They have made you your highest self. Beautiful. Thanks for watching, Cappy. Don't forget to breathe.